Morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure for us to have you as one of the panelists and benefit from your vast encyclopedia of knowledge when it comes to the broadband forum that's going to expand multiple directions for the Indian economy.
Thank you.
Given that, sir, in context of the theme of the conference and the 5G hype, the global 5G hype contained to the Indian context, what would be your message in utilizing data analytics and artificial intelligence to coincide with the 5G deployment?
Thank you. That's very nice, kind words you have said.
Pleasure.
And I'm not a great specialist or anything. I just happen to be there. And this is
That's your humility, sir.
And my fundamental point is Indian telecom has been has had a bit of a roller coaster ride, but it's gone to great heights.
Yes.
And today is probably one of the envied markets for mobile communications particularly. But I think we have to rise, and we have done that last year thanks to the regime, the telecom administration.
Sir.
We're trying to raise our perspectives to not telecom per se, not your old switches, but to the era of digital communications, which therefore means a hell of a lot with data analytics and artificial intelligence.
Right.
The play of that for digital communications can be a big, big game changer. And particularly in India, where, as you're aware, it's a very price-sensitive market.
Absolutely.
If you can succeed in business here, you can succeed anywhere in the world, in my opinion. And even right now, the telecom sector is going through very challenging times in terms of costs and managing with the tariffs. The great thing is they deliver the lowest tariffs in the world, probably. Data is 2 cents a GB, and it's growing still all the time. The point is, how do you survive in such an environment? Where is the sustainability? So when you go to things like that, then one has to talk of necessarily of the aspects of core competence and utilization of the best resources and technologies for getting cost efficiency. Undoubtedly, the play of artificial intelligence for network maintenance, the play of data analytics for optimizing customer satisfaction and service are going to be very big factors here. And I think our big players are already doing that. If you see today, the market is consolidated into more or less only 3 private players.
Yes.
And all of them are very gung-ho on that. They're going to work on that.
Yes.
Some of them have already set up huge divisions which concentrate on this aspect of technology, the use of technology, the use of artificial intelligence and data analytics. The aspect of having very, very good data centers has come across to India now. The government is very seized of it. There are, of course, various points of view on whether it should be mandated local data centers or facilitated.
Right.
But those arguments will go on forever.
It's iterative.
The fact is that there is a tremendous scope, a tremendous potential for the better exploitation of available technologies. People think that India, we've done a lot in terms of getting many of these new technologies. We are very IT prone, IT savvy. But I think the best is yet to be.
So a related question there, sir. The Indian intelligentsia has been acknowledged by the world. If you look at the healthcare services which run 24/7 in North America, the people who are actually giving the guidance to the staff in the hospitals are Indian doctors. The question therefore is related to 5G. What is 5G as opposed to 3G, 4G? It's going to therefore offer a magnitude of bandwidth which is required for specialized applications rather than teenagers streaming junk videos. My question is, therefore, what is your recommendation to the government of India to focus on 5G aligned with the three players, Jio, Airtel, Voda, Idea, to facilitate better healthcare services for the populous India?
Excellent point. This question, which you have now posed before me,
So,
has got lots of inputs from India.
so
To begin with, this was probably the only country in the world, and I'm very proud to say that, that way back in 2017, some might say it's late, but I think we were the first to do it in this way. The government, your question was, how is government going to facilitate 5G?
that is correct.
And government set up a high-level government forum comprising of multidisciplinary experts from industry, from academia, from research institutions, from other aspects of organizations. And I had the privilege to be one of the invited expert members.
Wonderful.
And to set out a roadmap for India on 5G. Somebody, none other than Dr. Paul Arogyasamy from Stanford,
Yeah.
he headed that as one of the chairmen of the expert committees.
Okay.
It was headed by all the three secretaries of the government of India,
Right.
of MeitY, Secretary of IT and Electronics, Secretary of DOT, Telecom, and Science and Technology,
Okay.
DST. You couldn't have asked for a better thing.
Exactly.
Such a body has not been set up for the sake of 5G anywhere in India, anywhere in the world that I know of. They have had local bodies, government bodies, etc., but limited. The scope of this was very wide, and nothing like this had been done even in India before for either 2G, 3G, or 4G.
Okay.
And the government saw it fit to do it for 5G because very early it realized, thanks to some discussions with some experts and professionals, Indian and abroad, that 5G can be a very big game changer for India, particularly because the availability of physical infrastructure for crucial services like healthcare, for
Education, absolutely.
in manufacturing even. We lost the manufacturing race in some ways. The way we can make up is only through the use of 5G, application of 5G in manufacturing, in transportation.
Right.
There are a host of verticals. This is not 5G is not a telecom thing. Let me make that clear. It's a multi-vertical platform.
Absolutely.
And unless that is why you see the significance of how they have created a forum, government forum of experts, headed by all the three verticals in the ministry.
Exactly.
That shows the seriousness of the thing. And the follow-up work being done by MeitY in the area of IoT,
Right.
by MeitY, what has it been doing in the artificial intelligence.
So very good
I mean,
influencer.
there are
Yes.
very profound actions, programs being taken. There are huge challenges in India. It's not easy. Even to get the 5G trials was a challenge. Because how do we do certain things for spectrum, etc., which are taken for granted elsewhere. We had to do things, and you would not believe it, this high-level forum, of which I happen to be playing a part, came out with historic guidelines for the use of experimental spectrum to facilitate new technologies and
Okay.
5G.
Okay.
And that I don't think we have something anywhere else that I know of. So there are hard challenges, but there is significant progress on many of these. And I think 5G will happen in India. But at the same time, I have to tell you too, there are 2-3 learnings also.
Most important.
India has seen from 2G till now. And I was there from 2G right from beginning,
Okay.
from 1994. 2G has been a great success in India. As everybody knows, that's what led to the transformation of the Indian scene in telecommunications. 3G has been a failure.
Okay.
It has been a huge failure for India. I think in many parts of the world, but in India, our operators have made huge investments at that time to upgrade to 3G, but it has not delivered on the promise. Very quietly, 4G has come in without fanfare, without any great government support or anything like that, but it has come in and there is a tremendous take-up by the consumers.
Okay.
And I think 4G is going to be there for a long time. People should not be under the impression 5G is now going to come and lo and behold, everything is 5G, no 4G. I think 5G is going to play a very important part. It is going to play a very important part in niche segments and as an overlay on 4G. The basic carpet of 4G is going to have to be there. With 4G, you automatically get free voice, etc. So it is taking care of the requirements of 2G.
Right.
And giving you upgrade. It is the first step into mobile broadband. When it came in, after it has come in, the data uptake has gone up so from 0.3 of a GB per month, now it's gone to how much? 10 GB
10
per
GB
month.
per month, absolutely. So
If you
10x.
look at it per smartphone, it's probably more than 10 GB.
Oh,
per
yes.
user, it is coming to 9.8.
I'm not sure if we have the record on that, but
So,
it's that
so
bad.
it's tremendous. And it's the highest in the world and still growing, which brings me back to another aspect. 5G is required not only for the sake of healthcare, for education, for other things like manufacturing, it's also needed for the capacity reasons. We have only got X amount of spectrum in 4G. We are challenged on spectrum compared to other countries.
I believe you, absolutely.
And so for capacity, unless I get 5G, we're going to run, the rate data is growing, and data growth is not mere data growth. You must remember that. In India, even in rural, 65% of the traffic is video.
Yes.
A terrible spectrum cruncher. So that being the case, your need for 5G is going to be even more so for India compared to other countries. So it's going to be a sort of
Balancing,
harmonized
yeah.
development of both. That's what I envisage.
Thank you very much, sir. We look forward to Broadband India Forum to mature the migration from 4G to 5G from an Indian context.
Thank you. We are very
Pleasure to have you here, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. My pleasure to be here.